Got this for stores. Look, another image up here. What's up, guys? Big welcome to this webinar.
Hope you're all well, guys. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you've had a great week so far. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. This is an exciting one, building content, which we're going to go over. We did do this webinar, wow, a long time ago, wasn't it, Reece? This one?
Very long time, yeah. But we're going to recap on this, hopefully give you some new value and tips as well on this webinar. So we're excited to be redoing it. So, yeah, we've got a couple of topics, obviously, to talk over on this in regards to content and obviously creating it. I think what will be good as well to compare, obviously, what you guys are doing right now is chuck into the comments how you're currently building and creating your own content, whether it's for affiliate marketing or drop shipping. Let us know how you're doing it, and we can give you some recommendations. And obviously, we'll go over the ways that we would recommend and hopefully let you guys be able to sort of see if you're missing anything in regards to what you're currently doing and how to adapt some stuff that we talk about into the methods that you're currently doing. So it'll be exciting. But thank you so much, everyone, for attending on Friday night. We got a lot of people that are loving their Friday nights now, saying they've all changed. You know, before they're out at the pub, now they're in with their notepad, taking notes, working on their business. So it's awesome. Good stuff, guys.
We're also doing a £1,000 giveaway in this. So if you're in this webinar all the way to the very end, we will do a giveaway at the end of this webinar, which is £1,000. So make sure you stay tuned until the very end. We're just going to give it another 1 or 2 minutes, let some more people tune in, and then we will get going. But this one here is definitely worth having a notepad and a pen. We're going to give some really good tips here on how to get the right content for your business now. As most people probably know, content is everything. It's what people look at with their eyes. So we want to touch on this topic again. We go over content quite often because it's a very important part of the business. So Lee, hi guys. I just joined, so I'm sitting listening to gather info. Good stuff, Lee. Good on you.
I had a Zoom call with you earlier, Lee. So yeah, it's an awesome Zoom call, man. Me and Lee have got some exciting plans for his dropshipping store. It's going to be awesome. Look forward to it, Lee.
Yeah, good stuff. Pete, building content, followers, celeb campaign, working on likes and comments to make Insta credible. Let's go, Lee. Pete, not Lee, Pete. Let's go. Good stuff. Some really good messages here. Let me just have a quick drink. There's more people that tuning in.
From Jamie. Hey, lads. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good trip to Skeg Vegas, Ryan.
Yeah.
Evening, everyone. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Selby. Hey, Pete. Evening, guys, from sunny Slovakia. Hope you're well. Nice one, Pete. You don't stop traveling, mate, you. Evening, James. Hope you're keeping well. Hey, Rob. Hope you're well, mate. Hopefully you're watching this from your new computer, mate. Dan, what's up, mate? How are you? Hey, Abigail, once again. Hey, Nick. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Charlie. Hope you're all good, lads. Friday night's change is more important than anything. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Like to hear it.
We're all good, Abigail. Hope you are as well. I'm going away with you guys in September for content. I've also rented supercars, which has been a massive game changer for me. Good stuff, Nick. Good stuff, mate. Building the content. Lee, yes, mate. Sent you email with details. Awesome. I'll be running through emails briefly this evening, Lee, so I'll get back to you at some point, mate, with everything. So,
cool. Yes. Let's start. Let's go through it. Let's go. Guys, if you've got any questions in this, obviously, feel free to ask questions in this. We're more than happy to go through the questions. If anyone sent me a DM, I'll probably get back to DMs late this evening. I'm quite busy as I've obviously just come back from Skegness, which has been like a 3-hour drive. I'm not sure if you guys saw my story, all those motorbikes driving past me. We actually Googled it to see what those motorbikes were. And the leader of Hell's Angels died. And there was about 1,000 motorbikes parading behind the driving coffin. They were driving the coffin. There was 1,000 Harleys all following behind.
Jesus.
It was insane. And it was the Hell's Angel leader who died, or the founder, the Hell's Angel founder.
That's a movie, isn't it?
I don't know. It's a motorbike gang, from what I know. But yeah, that was insane because I'm getting lots of messages saying, why are you just filming these random bikes? What are they doing? Are they with you? They weren't with me. They were on the other side of the road. And I'm not a biker or a part of Hell's Angels. But yeah, that was insane. But let's get into this. So we're going to go over, obviously, creating content, the importance of creating content now. Very important that you understand creating content is everything. If you don't create content and you use stock images, you're only going to go so far as you're only going to go as far as the image looks. The image looks shit, your business is going to be shit. Unfortunately, Reece knows a lot about this as well with good content. So first we're going to start with affiliate marketing. How to acquire good content, how to get good content, what we would do to get good content, and then we're going to touch on drop shipping. Pretty sure Reece can dive a little bit in and out on this as well. But the first things first with affiliate marketing is people look with their eyes. So if you're doing affiliate marketing, you need content that stands out. You need content that people are going to think to themselves, wow, what does he do? What does he offer? I see too many people create average accounts that look like personal accounts. The content is very average. Just them looking at a camera and smiling. That shit's never going to work. You have to understand we're in 2021. I know most systems out there at the moment teach the basic shit of creating a sales funnel, which doesn't really work anymore either. What you want to do to create good content is go out of your way. Okay, there's no really way of getting good content by sitting at home. You have to go out of your way and you have to acquire that good content. Now, bearing in mind with affiliate marketing, this will pay you to live. So you can make 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month. Now, you have to understand, if you go out there and get all the content at once, you can sit at home with your feet up on the couch and make 5 figures a month from putting your feet up. But in order to put yourself in that position, you have to go out there and you have to get the content. Now, when I talk about content, Ryan, what type of content are you talking about? What do I have to do? Where do I have to go? Lifestyle content, vacation content is always good. It inspires people. It motivates people. It picks people up when they're having a shit day and think, wow, I can do more with my life. Going out there having wow factor content. So obviously with my page, you've got the Lambo there. That's a wow factor. People love looking at that because that's a goal. That's a lot of people's goal, to own a car like that, not just see one drive past and take a picture. They want to be behind the wheel. So content like that works. So you have to find out what audience are you targeting, what appeals to you as a person, and do more of that. Now, moving over to, your captions with the content, because this is part of your content on social media. I hate it when I go to someone's profile and they drop me a DM, click the link in my bio, check this out, message me for free ebook, free trial. I hate that shit. Stop trying to sell to me. I'm just here, just reading captions. Now, what appeals to me and the accounts that I follow are the accounts that actually provide me value. The accounts that actually say, hey, Ryan, look, read this. I'm going to teach you something you didn't know. And now I'm going to think, wow, that's fucking awesome, man. I didn't know that. Or, wow, that inspired me. Oh, wow, I'm going to put that into my business. I hit them a follow. Okay, and that's the first step to closing the sale, is hitting that follow button. But that is not possible if you don't have the right content and the right value to go with the content. So understand, from an outsider's point of view, what appeals to you? What appeals to you as a person? Does a drop me a DM or click the link in my bio appeal to you? No, it don't. Everybody does that. Everybody's trying to sell to you. Provide value, motivate, inspire. That going along with a good image, whether you on vacation or Lambo, boom, there it is, right there. People are going to come through. People are going to message you. People are going to ask you what it is you do, but you haven't forced them to do that. And that's the difference right there. Good content goes a long, long way. And if you conquer good content, you'll make crazy amounts of money. We have affiliate marketers that make 5 figures a month from having good content, being credible, providing value, not selling it. And they make 5 figures a month. And guess what? They live their best lives. They do what they want when they want. They get paid to live. So if they go out in a supercar for a day, they get paid to do that because people want to join them. If they go to travel, people want to join them. Pay to live. Affiliate marketing. Good content goes a long way. Now, take your time posting. The last thing you want to do is just post shit for the sake of it. You don't just want to create an affiliate marketing account and think, I ain't got no good content. Fuck it, I'll just upload this or I'll just screenshot this. No, it doesn't work. You're going to fail. Okay, don't take steps back. If you've put out good content, don't start taking steps backwards by just posting shit because now you're feeling lazy. Stay committed, stay consistent, stay focused, and go and acquire that content. Put a business plan. Right, I need to get this content. Let me break this down. How do I get this content? I have to do this. Okay, so how am I going to afford to do this? Okay, I'll do that. How am I going to get time? How do I go about getting to that step? Break it down, go and get the content and upload that content. Okay, now I am going to be holding a 0 to 5 figures a month in 6 months Zoom meeting this Sunday. I am going to put it in my story, so don't drop me DMs just yet. I will put that in my story, but this is where we create a solid action plan to go from 0 to 5 figures a month in 6 months if you implement every step in this action plan. So I'm going to be holding this. This is going to be for inner circle members only, as there's a lot of demand for this, and I'll be releasing spots tomorrow in my story, and this will be going live on Sunday, I believe at 7:30. So make sure you stay tuned. If you're in the circle member, try and get tuned into this, because I go more in depth about content, what type of content, and I give you some examples in there as well, so you know exactly what it is I mean. Like Pete Wells just put, 0 to 5 figures not to be missed. Absolutely, Pete. Tons of value in there. But yeah, that's kind of me done with the affiliate marketing, is going out there and creating the content that stands out, that gets that engagement, that gets attention. You've got to have a wow factor there. If your content is just average, just, you know, pictures of you not even in it, or pictures of just average content, it looks like a personal account, or it looks like a shit account that nobody's interested in. So making sure that you build the content the right way and having a plan on how you're going to get that content, game changer. Absolute game changer. You can make 5 figures a month, 6 figures a month if you have the right content. Moving over to e-commerce, obviously images, videos are very important, which obviously Reece will touch on now. I know we've spoke about videographers and photographers in the past, but we're going to repeat that again in case there's people in here that don't know about this, but we're going to go a bit more in depth as well.
So dropshipping, guys, content within stores is so critical. There's so many times where, you know, I've seen an ad pop up, I've clicked on it because, you know, the product is something that I'm looking for, or alternatively the product looks good and I feel like, oh, and I have a look at this, you know, do I want this product? Do I need it? I'll click through to the actual store. Now, when I come to the store, even if like one image is blurry or anything like that, it then makes me question, like, you know, the imagery that is being used for this store hasn't been taken of the product. It's been passed around. You know, the quality is bad. Now, obviously, when you're building your dropshipping store, when you're first starting out, I totally understand that obviously you need the content to kickstart the store, get the store out there. So using stock images from the supplier of your products or product, it is fine to start with, but never have the mindset of, now that I'm advertising, now that I'm making the odd sale here and there, you know, the images are fine. I don't need to change them. I'll leave them as that. With the imagery, you need to change your images, because there's been so many times where I've seen one person do a certain dropshipping store, you know, with like maybe some cool theme. I've seen someone else do this different dropshipping store, totally different theme, but the same product. Now, both product images are exactly the same. Because most of the time, if you're doing, let's say, massage gun as an example, I always use that as an example, but, you know, let's say you're dropshipping a product, if you're using stock images, so are thousands of other people, they're all using the same imagery. Now, the stores that actually make a killing, the stores that are pushing 5-6 figures rapidly and consistently, are the stores with their own branded content. Now, with a brand, you don't have to essentially have it on your product if you're only drop shipping, but you can have it in the image. There was one member, I don't know if you're in this webinar now, but you had a full product store and you had over 100 products. And I remember speaking to you about the images on your store. You know, some of them had white background, some had black background, some had red. It was sort of all over the place, but the products were good. So this individual went onto Canva with every single image in his store, put all of them as white backgrounds, and attached his logo in the top left-hand corner of every image. Now, when he completed his store doing it that way, the store looked incredible. It looked 1,000 times better than it did. And it's just because he went out of his way. It would have took him hours to do that. I couldn't imagine how long it took him to do that. But just that little bit of effort, it didn't cost anything. It just costed a bit of time. His store is now killing it. And the imagery looks amazing. So I think just little things like that, you know, just improving the content on your store is so essential, because if you're sat there and, you know, let's say you're not making as many sales as you wished for, what can you do? You know, don't just sit there and complain about it. Find solutions. Look at the content on your store. What needs improving? Have you got a banner image that you've taken off Google or Shutterstock, anything like that? Switch it up. Go out there. Order a sample of your product. When it comes, either give it to a professional videographer, a photographer, or order a Lightbox Studio from Amazon. They're like £10-20. Put your product in there. If you've got an iPhone, one of the latest ones as well that have those sort of cameras on, I don't know where it is, that have those cameras on, that is awesome for content. The cameras on phones these days are awesome. And even if it's not as professional as a professional videographer would be using, it's still going to be better than the stock images that you've got. So I think people that have stores out there really go the extra mile with everything on your store. Even if there's a simple thing that doesn't look too great, improve it. Anything that can have a small improvement on, you should be doing it. Now, if you're someone that sat there and let's say you're not making any sales yet, you haven't made sales, maybe you've been doing drop shipping for, 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks, something like that. Do not come to me and say, I think there's something wrong with my store. I'm not making sales. I've got an issue here. I don't know what's going on. And then I take a look at your store and you're full of stock images. Like straight off the bat, sort your images out. Content is one of the most important things. And I feel like, especially with an online store, in the traditional world, like if you jump onto like Tesco or a store within the UK, a traditional store, if you go on their website, yeah, the content might not be too great, but they have a physical store. Now, because you're an online store, you're all online based. The only thing that is going to make people buy is what they see. Essentially, people are buying with their eyes. And if your product doesn't look good enough to that person's eyes, they're not going to buy it. So even if your product is, sorry for my French, but shit, if your images are amazing, they look crystal clear, you've got everything in that image, you've sold the product through the image to the customer, they're going to be buying it all the time and they're going to recommend their friends to you, everything like that. If your store looks premium, guys, you can essentially charge a bit more as well. Now, if your store, like let's say I've got a massage gun store, Ryan's got a massage gun store, but Ryan's store, he's whacked it up quickly, keeping stock images, throwing some ads out there. Let's see how it does. He's now not making sales. He's 2 months in. Now, for me, it's taken me an extra month to do my store because I've ordered a sample. I've gone out my way and taken high quality images, branded the images, put my logo on them, really made an effort and made it stand out. Maybe the first month I'm now making sales because the imagery looks amazing. That's the difference. We've got the exact same product, but because my store looks more premium because of the content and because Ryan's store, he's just using the basic stuff, the standard stock images, he's struggling to make sales. And now he's coming over to me and saying, how are you making sales? What are you doing? Let me see your ads. Nobody's doing my ads. It's my store. It's the content. So I really feel like having the right images on your store is a must, guys, especially if you're someone that sat here for the long run and you want your store to be successful. You want as many sales as you can. You want nearly every single lead as you can to convert into a paying customer. You need good images all the time. Now, if you want to take it a step above, we're now looking at videos. It's 2021, guys. Every smartphone device out there streams videos with ease. There's none of this waiting for it to load. Everyone's got fast internet now. So I think with videos, have a video on your store showing off your product. In your advertisements, have a promo vid. Now, with promo vids, once again, I think I touched on this in the last webinar, you can always jump on Fiverr, spend 20, 30, 40 quid, get a cool looking promo vid. But if you're someone like what I just said, wants to go that extra mile, wants to make, 5, 6, even 7 figures on your store, it's doable, guys. You really do need to invest into either a professional videographer or someone that is professional with a camera to do you a few promotional videos. And then they also need to edit them for you and get them out there. So with stores, there's always stuff to do with stores, guys, always improvements to do. We looked at our stores a couple of weeks ago and we've got a huge book filled literally to the brim with improvements we need to make on our stores. Obviously, we need to find the time to do this, but we've got a lot of stuff to do in regards to our stores. And I know a lot of people have taken a look at our stores, especially our pet store, and they're like, it's amazing, that's the store I'm portraying for my pet store to look like. I want to follow in his footsteps. Awesome, our store is good. We're not saying it's not, but there's so many improvements we can make on it. So many improvements.
Visuals are everything, man. I think as soon as you flick that switch in your brain and you understand that visuals is number one, you're ready to make tons of money. You're ready to make shitloads of money. Now, it's funny because it's something quite so simple. If you think about it, it's order the product and take pictures. Now, it works slightly different for a full store. If you've got a full store, we don't expect you to purchase 150 products if you have 150 products, but if you purchase 4 or 5 and you take images of those products, you can use those images as the marketing, so as the creatives that you're using. Now, creatives are very important when it comes to the marketing side, which obviously also covers content. When you're marketing, once again, like Reece said, don't come to Reece if you're marketing with stock images, or if you're saying my store hasn't made any sales in 2, 4, 6 weeks, and Reece looks at your store and they're fucking stock images. They look shit. They look Chinese. Like, what the fuck do you expect? Would you buy that shit? Would you buy, no disrespect to anyone, would you buy this piece of shit that you're putting in front of people yourself? No, you wouldn't. Why do you expect them to buy it from you? You know, be honest with yourself. Why would you expect someone to buy this shit that you wouldn't buy? Ask yourself that question. Now, as soon as, you know, you get your head out your ass and you think, fuck me, okay, cool, I understand now. I wouldn't actually buy that myself. That's when you'll start taking action. That's when you'll start taking pictures. So when you're creating advertisements and you're putting shit in front of people, why are you moaning that you're not getting results? Think of it. Think of the process. Think of, these are real people that's looking at these ads. These aren't bots. These aren't configured robots that are taught to buy things when it pops up on their feed. They're real people that look with their eyes, and if it looks shit, they don't buy. It's as simple as. And it's the same as when you get lots of clicks on an ad. People saying, I've got lots of clicks, but I'm not making any sales. Well, guess what? There's obviously an issue within the store. They're obviously landing somewhere, but then don't like what they see. It's kind of easy maths to break down. If you've got a store and you've got 100 clicks and you've not made one sale, guess what? The 100 people don't like what the fuck you're selling. And what don't they like? What they're looking at with their eyes. They're looking at it with their eyes. So what needs to change? What they're looking at with their eyes, which is the images. Maybe it's the writing. You know, maybe it's the descriptions to go with it. Look at that page where you're sending them to. What's stopping them? And I can guarantee you've got stock images, or if you took images yourself, you've not taken them correctly. Okay, so it's not the fact of just purchasing a product and then boom, 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 and I'll upload that. That's still shit content. It still don't look good. What type of product are you selling? Is it in the right environment where you're taking the picture? So if you're, let's say, I don't know, selling a portable blender, I would take a picture of it on a beach. I'll take a picture of it in the gym. I'll take a picture of it in a car. I'll take a picture of it in all these different places, not just in my bedroom. Portable blender, boom. Think of content. Think of it. Now, one thing I'll cover quickly is going through reviews. So if you go through customer reviews, so find a similar product to what it is you're selling, which you'll most probably find on Amazon most of the time, if not elsewhere. Now, look for some reviews on this product. Okay, let's start getting an insight of what people like about the product. Okay, maybe it's got 4 or 5 different selling points, but which selling point stands out? Which is the one that people are going on about, people are loving right now? Now, go and do your research, look at reviews, and you'll start to get a picture of what people love about this product. What is the actual number one selling point? Now, as soon as you understand the biggest selling point of the product that you have, that's when you can start taking content based around that big selling point. So if you've got a drone here and they're all going crazy over the actual remote, you know, rather than the drone itself and the camera, they're going crazy over the remote that you hold and use. Now, when you create an image, you make sure that that remote is in the image. Or if you create a promo video, you make sure in that promo video, it focuses, you know, maybe 70% of the video on the remote, because this is what people like. This is what people are buzzing about with this product. So it's finding the selling points of your product as well. It's not, you know, having smoke up your own ass and thinking you know everything because you built a store. You know, go out there and get some facts. Let the reviews give you some facts on this product and say to you, hey, the best selling points about the products you have are A, B, and C. And I can guarantee you, you know, 9 out of 10 times you're completely wrong with what you thought is the best selling point about the product. So it's doing your initial research before actually taking content, going and getting the content. So when you order the product, like I say, if it's the drone as an example, go and do your research on that drone. Go and do your research, look at reviews, see what people are raving about, and take content based off what people are raving about, and then put that in front of an audience, and I can guarantee you that they will convert. So do your research alongside getting the content as well. Don't just take content of what you think would be best. Get that backed up by some facts, some reviews. And now what you'll also see as well is some negative reviews about the product, if there is any negative reviews. Now, you know, you want to keep that out of your content. You want to keep that out of your promo video. So.
100%. I think you just covered my next part there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think, you know, that's 100%. 100% agree with everything there. I think as well with like the content, you need to stay professional with it. You know, I've seen brands out there where, you know, whether it's like a gadget store or a clothing store, a pet store, and the person that's built their store is showing their own face, their own lifestyle on their branded, you know, business page, on their social media. Now, it's exactly like if you jump onto Tesco's Instagram or you jump onto Nike's Instagram or Adidas's Instagram, you never see the people there. You see the models wearing the clothes, you see the clothes constantly being promoted. But why are individuals putting themselves there? It's like me going on to it's ridiculous, and it just does not match. And if I was one of their customers and I was following them, I would look at that and just be like, what the fuck's this? Now, an example of this is like our pet store. If we jump on the social media side of it and I'm here talking or, walking down the street, recording myself, the fuck is that all about? Do you know what I mean? Stay professional with your content. Now, with content as well, and obviously stand professional with it, you need to keep that level of consistency as well. There's no point producing amazing content consistently, and then all of a sudden now you've got no time or something's happened, it now drops, because your potential customers or your returning customers see that, and if they see that consistency drop, it's going to put them off. It always does. You might be thinking, only a week gap in between the consistency. Does not matter, guys. Literally a day or two does it for people. We've seen this within the stores that we've done as well. So if you're going to start being super active on your social media side, you have to stick with it. It's one of those things, either do it or don't do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
with affiliate marketing, I think, understand that, what attracts people's attention, what works. I've used many examples in the past. Give you one example, like McDonald's, like I say this time and time again. They show you a picture of their burgers, look nice, big and juicy, and then when you buy it, you just think, what the fuck's happened to this? Has it been run over? But that's marketing. They know their burgers look like shit. They know they don't look anything like they do in pictures, but it's marketing and it works. So with affiliate marketing, you need to play the game. If you don't want to play the game, stay average in a 9 to 5. Simple as that. If you don't want to play the game, if I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't fucking got time to sit here and tell everyone how to play everything by the book 1,000%. If you're one of these people, stay average, But if you're someone who's like, Ryan, tell me how to fucking market, I can tell you how to market, because these are exactly what the big companies do out there that make billions and billions a year. Now, if you don't like the sound of having to play a game in order to make crazy amounts of money every year, this is not for you. You are built for a 9 to 5, simple as. So getting good content, go and do what it needs to be done. If you can do affiliate marketing, go and do what the fuck needs to be done. It's as simple as that. If you're not willing to do what needs to be done, affiliate marketing isn't for you. Let's stop talking about it and let's move on to the next idea. It's best to just be blunt, ruthless, and straight up with people. Like, this is how it is. If you don't like it, if this isn't something that you want to do, don't do it. Simple. That's not for you, rather than just tag people along. So that's how affiliate marketing works. You need to go out there and acquire the content that captures attention. It's as simple as that. That's what makes crazy amounts of money. There's people out there that earn 6 figures a day from affiliate marketing. Not with us, elsewhere, but it shows you the money that's available. 6 figures. People don't even earn that in 5 years, and they earn that a day. It's crazy. It's insane, Reece. But yeah. Affiliate marketing is content based. It's all content based. Okay, I know people try to take shortcuts and try and use other platforms that don't really use content as much, but these platforms are very hard to conquer. They're not as good as they used to be. Going back 2, 3, 4 years, I'm very honest with people that want to do affiliate marketing. I can give you an action plan straight away. And that's what I do on these 0 to 5 figure Zoom meetings for inner circle members. I give you the action plan. Here's the action plan to take you from 0 to 5 figures, and I can bet my life. I can bet Reece's life, anyone's life on this, that if you follow every fucking step on this and you do what needs to be done and you step out of that comfort zone and you say, right, I've got my action plan with me right here and I'm going to tick every one of these off in the next 6 months. If you do that, you'll change your life forever. You'll make 5 figures a month and you'll get paid to live. That's how important content is, and building the right content. Now, with dropshipping, like Reece says, no point coming to us saying I'm not making any sales if you can't be fucked doing what needs to be done. If you look at it with your eyes, would you buy from this? And ask yourself that question.
100%. I think the content you need to. I think one thing that affects a lot of people is being in that zone constantly. It's hard for you to, once you're stuck it into what you're doing, building the content, building the store, it's hard for you to take a step back. And I know it's easy for us to say you need to put yourself in your customers' shoes, in their perspective. It's hard to do that because you're still the owner of that store. You're still the developer. Now, one of the things that can really help you with that is the content you're using. You have to understand how powerful it can be. Now, if I compare powerful content in regards to well-known brands, let's say you walk down your high street, pop into a local cafe, anything like that, and you go for a coffee. Coffee is probably going to cost you £1.50, £2, something like that. Now, if you walk into a Starbucks and you order a coffee, you're now paying £5 upwards for a coffee. It's the same shit, guys. It's fucking coffee. But because they branded it, they've made their brand look awesome. They're well established. They can charge whatever the hell they want. And they know, they know people will buy that, because essentially what people tend to buy, they never ever buy a product. They buy the story. And a perfect example is when you're looking online at clothes, as an example. Now, why do clothing companies always hire models for their clothing? Why don't they have people like me and Ryan? Why not?
It can't be visuals. I don't know what it is.
The reason for that is because when you're looking at clothing, if you're looking at a specific T-shirt, they have a model that's in good shape wearing that T-shirt. So when you're looking at that, you like the T-shirt. The T-shirt looks cool, but it looks awesome on this model. So in your head, you're thinking, I want to look like that. I like that top even more. I'm going to buy it. Same with anything you order online. It's all about the visuals, and that's the power of them. So with stock images, guys, there's no power. There's no power whatsoever. You are just displaying a product. There's no story, nothing there. It's just a product. The second you start going out your way and producing your own unique content, which there's only one kind of, that's when you start to build your story within your brand.
And people always buy into a brand as well. So never forget that the brand perspective of it all. You want to make sure that your brand is in their face. People buy into a brand as well. So people don't necessarily just buy into a product, they buy into a brand. So like going back to what Reece said about Tesco's, the Tesco website, people are buying food because of Tesco. People know it's Tesco. They know what comes with Tesco, the trust, everything that comes with that brand. People are buying into the brand. And that's why they're buying from the Tesco website. So it's not necessarily the products. They're buying from Tesco. That's the way they're looking at it. They're buying from Tesco. They're buying from that brand. So making sure that you have the right brand awareness within the business and within the store will help people make that decision to buy rather than jump off. Now, what I don't like seeing is when I go to a website, little tiny logo at the top, and that's it. That's the only brand awareness they have. Nowhere else. That's not people buying into a brand. They're not going to buy into a little picture that my little finger can fit on, and that's your only brand across the whole store. Brand. Let's put some more branding into the store. Let's brand the fuck out of this. Let's make it all about the brand. It has to be a good brand as well. Now, I don't like the people that are, how can I put it? People that are tight, people that don't want to pay for a logo, people that would rather create a logo themselves, who have never created a logo before. And they build a logo, looks like shit. So I tell them, look, it doesn't look good. They go and build another logo, looks like shit. Doesn't go. Next one, looks like shit. It's just like, just buy a logo for 20, 30 quid. Fuck's sake. Come on, let's do this properly, because the branding is so important. The branding is so important. And sorry if any of you are about to leave after that, because I've hurt your feelings, but it's true. Branding is so important. If you're going to put some shit logo in your store and some shit brand, what do you think people are going to do? They're not going to buy from you. It's common sense. So building your brand and making people buy into the brand. It's not just about the product. Now, this works on the other side. People put so much energy just into the product that they forget about the brand. But you have to understand that they click together. It's about the product and the brand. And people most of the time will buy into the brand, which will obviously lead to the product. It leads to a sale. So make sure you have that brand awareness. It's so... It's so true, man. People buy into brands
and brand everything. Your advertisements, make sure your brand's on the image somewhere, stuff like that. Any sort of content you post out there with your product, make sure your brand's in there somewhere.
It has to be a good brand, though.
Don't just logo. If your brand takes you 20, 30 minutes to make, it's going to be crap. The Change Online brand took us probably about a month to actually decide what we want with the logo and get it implemented. And I think the brands that do take a little while in building are generally the best brands. I've seen people whack up multiple brands within the same day, and they're like, these are all awesome. I'm going to use them all. Cool. These people are no longer online. They're back in their 9-to-5s. But the people that actually take their time, and I know it can get stressful. You just want to come up with the best brand you can, but take your time. There's no rush. And this is the main thing that I think people miss out as well. People are trying to rush. People want to get to those results as quick as they can and reap the rewards. Awesome. But you're not racing anyone. You're racing yourself. And the more you sprint, the more chance you've got of falling over. So I think for the people that take their time and for the people that do things correctly first time around are generally the people that get to their goals a lot faster than the people that are rushing.
Me and Reece often see, me and Reece know straight away when people are going to fail, and we're very honest with them. So when people say, "Hi Ryan, I've been advertising for 3 days, made no sales." So basically, they're basically saying, "Ryan, give me a solution." And this says a lot to me. This says, if these continue with this attitude, they failed. Simple as, they failed. There's nothing I can do to help them. They failed. With the other side of members, and they come to us and they say, "Hey Ryan, I've not made any sales for a day. What do you recommend doing? Can you have a look at my store? Do you reckon I should do this? And, my ads, I've done this." And they're going more in depth on let's find why this isn't working rather than, "I'm going to put the blame on you guys. Tell me, give me a solution. This is your fault." That kind of attitude rather than, "Right, Ryan, have a look at what I've got here. What would you point out? Where should I go with this?" And they're the people that are going to succeed because they're the people that can identify, well, actually, there's something wrong here. Okay, I've had this many clicks, not really making any sales off the clicks. It's looking like it's this area right here. Can you, confirm this with me, Ryan? And they're the people that will succeed because they're the people that identify there's a problem within, their business, their marketing, and they want to fix that problem. And usually when I say to them, "Look, your images are basic or the information isn't great or the page that you send them to doesn't have much brand awareness on there," that's the people that will then fix the problem and go on to succeed rather than think, poor me, I'm not making sales. This is Ryan and Reece's fault. It doesn't work. What should I do here? It's your fault. That shit will just lead you to fail. Have the right attitude and understand that your store looks shit, okay? Your branding is shit, and you wouldn't buy from the store yourself. So why the fuck are you sitting there expecting other people to buy from it? Harsh reality. Why do you expect them? Why are they going to buy from it? And understand that and look at your store in that light from now on. Look at your store and would you say, would you buy from that? And don't just say yes to make yourself feel better. Be honest. Would you buy from that store? If not, why not? Ask yourself that question. The maths is very easy. If not, why not? Why not? Let's start from the top of the page. Why wouldn't you buy? What's wrong with the top of the page? What's wrong as you scroll down? Is it overpriced? Does the brand look shit? Does the logo look very basic and generic? Do we need to get a better logo? Do the images look pretty shit? Are we offering enough selection of colors? Start working your way through. Start fixing it until you get to a point where you look at your store and you think, fuck me, I'll buy from this. This looks amazing. The price is so worth it. The branding is awesome. Look at that brand. Start asking yourself questions rather than pointing fingers. Pointing fingers leads you to fail. I have people that join us, makes me laugh actually. People that join us and within the first 2 days, they're already moaning and complaining. I need this, I need that. I need to get this done. I need to get that done. Do you know what that says to me? Failed. Boom, done. You're failed. You're gone. You'll be gone in 2 months. I know that. But for the people that really take their time, and like Reece says, doesn't try and run before they can walk. They take their time. They analyze everything. They create an action plan of where they want to be, a realistic action plan. Of I've got a 6-month plan, a 12-month plan, a 2-year plan, realistic plan. And they understand it's a journey and they understand they're going to have to step out their comfort zone and take images and maybe, reach out to a videographer, really put their energy into this. And they understand that it's a journey and not a get rich quick scheme. It's not going to be build me a store and I market and make money. If that was the case, fuck me, we'll have 20,000 members by now because every single member will multiply into 10. Because let's take this as an example. You join, we build you a store, you set some ads up, make shitloads of money and change your life. You've got 5 Lambos sitting outside the front of your house. You've got a 20-bedroom mansion, all from 3 months' work of joining us. Don't you think your brother would join us? Your sister would join us? Your mum, your dad, your auntie, your cousins. So you have now multiplied into 10. So if that was the case, don't you think we would have around 20,000 members by now? If that was the case, no, it's not the case. It doesn't happen overnight. We don't just build your store and you make shitloads of money from the store, from your first ads or your second ads or your third ads. You have to understand and wake up and look at the bigger picture and hold yourself accountable for this. If you want to succeed, building content is down to you to get the right content. Now, if you want to go all the way with this and you want to become successful, go and get the content. Go and get the content because it's the same story for me and Reece. We go over the content so much throughout our training. We have how many parts of content? Building content, I believe there's 4 or 5 parts to building content in our training. And we also go over content in other parts of our training. because content, we're drilling into you how important it is. But people don't like the thought of having to go above and beyond and get the content. But if you don't want to do that, you've got no chance of succeeding. You will never, ever see, and please correct me if I'm wrong, and please send me a website with some statistics, which I'm happy to give you £1 million if you're correct. Please send me a very successful store. Okay, when I say very successful, I'm talking, minimum 5-6 figures a month that use stock images. That use stock images from either suppliers or somewhere else, just stock images. Send me that store, please.
I'll double it, 2 mil.
2 mil. Because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't make money. Guess what? 99% or over 99%, I believe it's 99.7%, so almost 100%, okay? 99.7% of dropshipping businesses that fail use stock images and also have shit branding. Doesn't that say a lot? Shit branding and stock images. Failed. Boom. Another dropshipping store failed. That's not with us. That's on the whole globe. 99.7%. So the chances of you succeeding with stock images, guys, unfortunately, you've probably failed, unless it's a miracle. Unless there's a stock image out there that just blows everyone's mind. And this is why dropshipping is so frowned upon in some places. Because they say, it doesn't work, you can't drop ship. Nah, it's dead, it's congested, it's saturated. It's congested with average looking fucking drop shipping stores that all have stock images. Yeah, absolutely, you're spot on. Is it dead? No, not if you do it the correct way. It works, and we have members to back that up, and we can back that up. So go above and beyond to get your content. It's very important. Very important. Let's go over some messages.
Let's do it.
Sorry if I was a little bit harsh on that, guys, but it is what it is. That is what you have to do. I'm sick and tired of seeing people moan and complain and not step out their comfort zone. Step out your comfort zone. It's what it takes.
Right. Chris, I'm sticking to the minimal theme on the coffee page. Bought a few white sheets and just getting creative and going to start getting content when I'm away with work. Good stuff, Chris. Good stuff. Ryan, hi guys, hope you're both well. Just spoke to Ryan on the call. He said to drop you a DM, Reece, to get my bespoke store organised with you. So if you don't mind, he
means DM.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Prime Minister.
DM.
I'll DM you over the weekend. Yeah, that's fine, Ryan. Drop me a message, mate. It's absolutely fine. Abigail, got a lot of questions. Can't wait. I've seen a lot of questions already, Abigail. So we'll work our way through these. Tom, hi Ryan and Reece, hope all is well. Just on vacation in the bar, never missing a webinar to great value. Good stuff, mate. Dom, how's it going, guys? First webinar with you.
Let's go, Dom.
We're all good, mate. We hope you are as well. Mozil, I'm not getting in my response.
Nah, you got a clue what you want about, bro.
I'm not sure, mate, but yeah, let us know. Can you go about promoting the content you create for your business?
What does that mean?
Yeah, the content you create should be promoting your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
On that. Charlie, what hat is Reece wearing? Been looking for one of them for ages. Fendi, mate. Fendi. I think, I don't know if they sell these anymore, though. Evening, gents. Sorry I'm late.
Used to it, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm used to it, mate.
I owe you that $5, don't I? You said it would be late.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've won that bet.
Yeah, again. Abigail, I call it doing keyboard research, where you find out what your customers actually search for, find their target keywords, and be exactly what they're looking for. 100%, yeah. Pete Royal, 0 to 5 figures, not to be missed.
I'm holding one this Sunday at 7:30, man. Tons of value.
Simon T, evening boys, hope you are well. Reece has just built me my first bespoke store, first of many, I hope. Good stuff, mate, although we're ending it very soon. I'm not just waiting for Anthony to set my ads up. Reece, I've DM'd you about this. However, I'm struggling for ideas for content for my Instagram business page. It's a single product store and the product is attached to your house spoiler. So how can I get good content other than photos of the product outside my house? Any pointers, guys? Thanks. I would, if you drop me a DM, I'll get back to you this evening, Simon, on that. But yeah, there will definitely be ways we can sort of adapt in regards to the product in the store. But yeah, I'll get back to you, Simon, with this. Mate, show me some images as well, mate, in a DM.
It is harder with some products. I'm not going to lie to you, Simon. Some products are easy, to think of how to get content, but some products can be a little bit harder. But it's just thinking outside the box. But yeah, Reece will help you with that.
Yeah. Abigail, how will we know if we need to change our content approach, and how would we proceed?
Well, you will make sales, or your sales will be minimal. Look. In a nutshell, guys, what I basically recommend is when you build a store, don't launch your store until you get the content. Go and get the content, make it look good, replace all your stock images, and then start marketing, because you know now that it's not your images. You've eliminated that. It's done. Now we have good fucking images. When people come through, they see the images, they love what they see, they're interested, the brand looks good, they're going to buy from you. Guess what? You're going to sell hundreds, if not thousands. People are now interested. Just do it properly from the beginning, rather than go out there with stock images, pray for the best, and then having to come back 2 months later, change the images, and still be in that foundations part. Do the foundations correctly at the beginning, go above and beyond, do what most people don't do out there in the dropshipping world, which is take their own images. Do it from the beginning and you're fine. You now just focus on marketing. Your brand is good, your brand is everywhere on your store, your images look good, you're ready to market. You've eliminated that. You haven't got to worry about the store now. It's all about marketing. So just do it at the beginning. It's the best way to do it.
Lee, are all products brand new that suppliers send to customers? I asked this because I viewed some images and equipment was dusty. I hope they are, mate. I've never heard, in my whole experience with dropshipping, I've never ever heard of a product being used or secondhand.
I haven't either.
So I think, the majority should be brand new. It could just be a bad image, mate. I wouldn't use that supplier then, mate. Basically, just go for ones that look decent. If you see an image where maybe there's like some dust on it, a beans stain on it or something like that, it's probably been used, mate.
But just that's perfect to what we're talking about in this, Lee, about bad images. That's just what dropshipping is. Unfortunately, it's pretty stupid, but these Chinese manufacturers have great products, but they don't understand that their images are a big letdown for sellers. Yeah. If I opened up a dropshipping business, all my images would be professional, spot on. I'd email them across rather than you download them, because it keeps the quality. I understand the importance of good quality content. Unfortunately, these Chinese suppliers don't understand that. So, you're getting yourself a good product. You just need to fix the image part yourself, basically.
What do you think about photoshopping your logo on your store images, even though it won't ship with an image on?
Does it mean on the product?
Yeah, if it's on the product, I'd be extremely careful of that, because, some people buy a brand. People buy, I don't know, Gucci hats because it's got Gucci on. Now, if Gucci photoshops their brand on it, and when you got it delivered as a blank cap, people will be pissed off. So just be.
We might do that with our clothing line, guys. Like, change here, you order. It's just a plain T-shirt.
Just be super careful with that, James.
Ship straight from Next.
Could do that. It's not bad. Abigail, Ryan is right. Create content your buyers will want to talk about and share. 100%. Always, always. How often should entrepreneurs refresh or share their content? You don't necessarily have to share your content with other people. As long as you're displaying it out there for them to view, that's fine. But refreshing your content should always be fresh all the time. Yeah. Ads, mate, is a great stopgap.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. Spot on, Pete.
Abigail, have to invest money in your business's content to make money.
Ryan is right. We should make sure that the headline of your content is intriguing and informative so that we get buyers. Yeah, absolutely. But to make sure that your headline in your advertising isn't misleading. If it's misleading, they're soon going to find out, because they're going to click through and they're going to be like, oh, that's not what he said there. Because people do try that. And yeah, you'll improve your click-through rate. You'll get a lot more clicks through because it sounds better than it actually is. But when they land on the inside, you don't make any sales. And this is another thing when people say, I'm getting a lot of clicks but no sales. And when I read their caption, it's misleading. It's not actually what they're selling. It's nothing like what they're selling. So customers soon see that, So you have to be honest, but you have to, do your research, see what the best selling points are about the industry or the product or the niche that you're in, and then use those selling points in your creative, in your copy, in your caption for your advertising, because that's what people like. That's what you put in front of people. That's what gets them through. And one thing leads to another.
I generally love how blunt but 100% correct Ryan is.
You have to be blunt, Charlie. I'd love to sit here and just sugarcoat shit and make people feel at ease and, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, like I say to everyone, Charlie, I don't need people to join me. You know, I love helping people. Reece loves helping people, but I'd rather just be blunt. And the people that can accept it and be like, right, I'm ready, you know, to be successful. It's going to help you become more successful if I'm blunt. If I just sugarcoat shit and, you know, in case people are too sensitive, you know, no one's going to become successful because I'm not going to be able to tell you what I think. I'm here to mentor you and tell you what I think. So, yeah, good stuff, man. Appreciate
we should sell ourselves through our content alone.
I wouldn't sell yourself. That's more prostitution, I think.
I think just make good content will do. Good content will do.
Just keep it a good content, not sell yourself.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, that's a bit weird now.
The type of content we put forth attract buyers and it brings them to our products. 100%.
Let's just stop that there because I think that's going a bit too far now.
Oh, in that sense.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. If that's what you mean. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Ryan is 100% right. Research is 1,000% necessary.
Absolutely.
It's good. Reece is right. I know. Ricky, hi there. Do I need an Insta account for my store? Will it increase sales?
Yes, of course it increases sales because it's another channel to drive traffic. However, social media is quite time consuming. It's not the case of jumping on social media whenever you like and posting. You have to be consistent. You have to build your foundations correctly. So if you want to take on social media, the only way it's going to be effective and actually make you money is if you're consistent and you do obviously the correct changes there. George just put, how long is the VIP 50% off? My mate is a VIP member and he's loving the training and also making money. When is the last chance I can get this? So we don't know when the VIP sale is coming off. And yes, VIP is a big jump from Premium Plus, absolutely, spot on. We're basically doing a VIP sale because we're looking at increasing the VIP price. Maybe at the end of the sale, we're not sure, but we're looking at maybe increasing the VIP price. So we always do a nice little discount for people to get that opportunity to go VIP. So yeah, VIP is 50% off $750, usually $1,500. We may be putting up to $2,000 or $2,500, which we won't discount again once it goes up. So it is a great opportunity to go VIP. We've got a few people messaging about VIP. We'll put the link in at the end for anyone that is interested. But yeah, it's a no-brainer if you want UK-based suppliers, which we offer almost 60 UK-based suppliers, which is quicker shipping, better support. So yeah.
Camille, that value from both of you. Thank you. Lucky to be a member.
Camille, man, I love you. You're a good guy.
Good guy. Liam, if I do affiliate marketing, what content can I use that isn't my car?
Yourself, lifestyle content, you know, content that appeals to you. You know, be yourself. Don't, like I say to everyone with affiliate marketing, you have to be yourself. You have to enjoy it. You know, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do what needs to be done. You have to find a way of enjoying it. So find what you enjoy. Make sure, obviously, it stands out and it's got some wow factors and can run with it.
And as well, yeah, like what you're saying, be yourself. There's only one version of you guys. No one wants to see you trying to be this person. They might as well go to this person instead. Be yourself all the time. Liam, if I do affiliate marketing, oh no, I just read that. Sorry. Ben, do you believe in fake it till you make it?
No, I believe in exaggeration, but I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I think if you fake it, you're conning and scamming people, which we don't promote. We are the first people to wipe people off our system if they're, you know, scamming people. But exaggeration is absolutely fine because exaggeration is marketing, just like the McDonald's example I gave you. So yeah, that's fine.
How important are stories on Instagram and Facebook?
Very important for consistency. It's kind of a bit more like behind the scenes of your life. If you look at my story over the last few days, me at Butlins, not the greatest place on earth, but you know, it's behind the scenes of my life. I'm not just business. You know, this is what I do in my personal life. So yeah.
Great point, man. We need to think about how people see our content, have to be professional with it. Sell yourself through your content. Abby, we need to have a chat.
Yeah, we don't promote that type of business in here.
Pete Royal, let's laughing emoji, king. Go, Ryan.
Let's go, Pete.
Let's go, man. Nikki, can I use old content, holidays, etc.?
Most people say this and it just looks very basic. It's just them looking at a camera.
If it's good, yeah. If it's your typical, like what you're saying.
So there's some content from like 2013 with the images are just like
Sony Ericsson,
bad quality. Yeah, Motorola's and Sony Ericsson's and yeah, it's just really bad quality. But if you've got good quality ones, man, and it looks good, yeah, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Kaylee, do you recommend having a pattern?
I ain't got a clue what that means. What do they mean by pack?
I don't really know, but yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
that'll do. Yeah,
Yeah, I reckon that'll work.
yeah, I think that'll work.
Whatever
that means. Sorry, but we don't know.
Elaborate a bit,
Yeah,
please. Mark, guys, my action plan we made about a year ago changed my life, and it's changed so much since then. Also, as you've helped me all along the way, thank you so much, guys.
So let's fucking go, Mark. Let's go. Exactly. You know what we teach works. Yeah, good shit, Mark. If you've dropped me a message, I'll get back to you at some point. I know I saw Mark message me not long ago, but yeah, good shit, man. Let's go.
Abigail, which social media channels should I focus on when creating content to advertise my business?
Social media, FB Ads Manager. Facebook Ads Manager is the best platform to use.
Try to stick with one thing at a time as well, guys. I've seen people in the past that try and do more than one thing. They're trying to do Facebook, they're trying to do Instagram, they're heading over to Snapchat and TikTok. It's like, I preach this in one of the training videos as well. Like, instead of splitting your energy, instead of putting 25% into Facebook, 25% into Instagram, 25% into this, into that, give Facebook 100%. Give it everything you've got. And when you're in a good position with it, when you can take a step back and allow it to autopilot its work, then leverage and put 100% into something else. Where was we? Danny, I'm not confident to talk on camera. Does this matter? I'm doing drop shipping though.
Don't matter. You should be in the content anyway.
Yeah,
you should be in the content. Do you need a necessary resource and or budget when creating content for a business? Not really. No, you don't. In order for product sales to improve, your brand and image should be on point. Absolutely. Ryan and Reece is so raw, they'll tell you how it is. Absolutely, man. We're here to help you make money, man, and that's the only way. Honesty, there's not enough honesty on social media. There's literally not. So me and Reece have always said we'll be honest, with everyone that comes through to us, and that's what makes us different. People would rather be like, Ryan, tell me how it is. I'm here to make money. It's what we do. We tell you how it is. It's no hard feelings. It's business, and you're here to make money. We're here to deliver the value. So absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
You weren't harsh, mate. You were speaking facts.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wayne, hope you're good, men. This webinar is amazing, as I am just starting out, building the foundations and content. By the way, hiding in work to watch this. Love the honesty.
Good stuff, Wayne.
Good, man. Cool.
Love it.
Ryan, I'm used to the term private message, PM. Oh, mate, I thought you meant like Prime Minister or something.
Yeah, I thought you said Prime Minister. Yeah.
We normally, I think on Instagram, they call it like a direct message as a DM. But yeah, I get you, mate. I thought you were going to Boris me or something, mate.
Yeah, I thought you were going to start talking about Boris Johnson.
Yeah. Matthew, hi, guys. First webinar with you. Great advice. Welcome.
Good stuff, Matthew. Hope to see you more.
James Gibbs, no question today. Loving the value as always. Good stuff,
James.
Mate. Good stuff.
James is a good guy.
Lee, are all products... I think I've read this.
New from Spice are some images and products. Yeah, he must have put it in again back, so maybe.
Yeah, so they should be, mate, 100%. Sean, Simon, no, hold on. Oh, Sean, Simon, get hold of boiler/gas safe engineers installing your product review and how easy it was to install. If it adds value for them, 100% it will be value
good stuff.
for you.
Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate that. Another member providing value. Our members are fucking amazing. They all just want to help each other. It's amazing. Good stuff, Sean. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. Nicola, great info tonight, guys. More than welcome. More than welcome. I suppose webinar's great.
Yeah.
Tom, hi, Ryan and Reece. Just walking across the harbour on vacation, watching your webinar. Couldn't be in a better place. Heading back to the pool to get some work done. If you're determined, you'll get it done. Let's go.
I love this Tom guy.
That's amazing,
He's amazing, isn't he? Tom's Davey. Let's go, man.
Keep it up.
Determination, Tom. I love it. Honestly, this is why I love the community so much. Stuff like that right there. Let's go, man.
It's good,
honestly,
man. It's inspirational.
Me a buzz. It's weird. It just gives me
that
buzz, man.
Lee, I'm seriously going to have to edit some of the images in the mail I sent you, Reece. Some aren't professional. That's fine, mate. That's fine.
You wouldn't do that straight away, would you?
No, I think for now we'll get the basis sort of going, Lee, and then we can sort of come back and focus on the imagery and stuff like that, improving it. So, I'll email you back by this evening.
Damien's put there, when is your next event? I don't want to miss it after seeing your past 2 events on your Instagram.
I think we're nearly booked up as well.
Yeah. Is it on the 12th of October? I keep telling people 12th of October. Is it the 12th or is it the 11th?
The 12th.
Okay, so 12th of October is our next event. It's great to network with other members, of course. We haven't really promoted it at all. A lot of the time it just sells itself because members that have come to previous events see the value, the network, that's included with this. It's a no-brainer, to meet me and Reece, to build that, stronger connection and relationship with me and Reece, and also meet other members, members that are winning, members that are just starting, members that have a lot of value to provide you. It's just awesome to be around other like-minded individuals, because the harsh reality is when you start online, you're usually surrounded by friends who, think you're dreaming too big, or think everything, you talk about is a scam. People that just don't understand, because they're small-minded. So putting yourself in an event where everybody is on that same wavelength, everybody is all about leveling up, everybody can see the potential, the opportunities. You're speaking with people that are making crazy amounts of money. Like, that's priceless. And that helps you grow, not just mentally, but that just helps you grow as a person and adapt even more to that, to that life. Even though you maybe just started, it's manifestation. If you're hanging around with people like this, guess who the next person is going to be? You. Because you're hanging around with people like this. It's great. And these events, to me, I wouldn't miss them for anything. Personally, it's a no-brainer, and that isn't me trying to sell an event to you. Don't come; it's completely up to you. But from what I've seen over the last few events, it's an absolute no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer.
It's amazing to I think at the last event, when the majority of people were outside at one point, I was inside, and as I walked out, I just saw a couple of our members that are doing really, really well online, sharing their experience with everyone, giving them tips and advice. And just standing there and watching that happen is just it's amazing. Like, they don't get better than that. And I think for the people that attended the last event that were fairly new to our training system, to our community, the amount of value you guys got on that single day was just exceptional, absolutely amazing. So it's just a no-brainer.
Marcus, can you tell me a little bit more about LinkedIn? I heard it as I was jumping on the webinar last time, but didn't get the full rundown of LinkedIn. Is this being added to your system? So yes, that's being added to our system. You'll do very well with this, actually, Marcus. I know you're doing well on Facebook ads. I think Marcus is making around 2,000-3,000 a month on Facebook ads. LinkedIn will actually help you because it doesn't take really any time. It's automation. It's zero ad spend. And also, the reason I think it's going to do well for you, Marcus, with the product that you're selling is we're going to open up a whole new door with B2B marketing, which is going to be able to sell your product in bulk. So rather selling your product individually to a customer, making one sale every hour, I believe you're making, or one sale every 2 hours. This will allow you to sell maybe 100 to 500, even 1,000 in 1 or 2 days through B2B marketing, which is obviously wholesaling to suppliers, to businesses, with no handling of the product, which I believe you will just go to a whole new level, Marcus, with your business. So we are going to be implementing this. We do have a LinkedIn expert. I'll be completely honest with everybody in this webinar. I know nothing about LinkedIn. I've never used LinkedIn. I'm aware of LinkedIn. Sorry, but I've never used LinkedIn, so I'm not going to sit here and preach something I know nothing about. That's not what we do. But with the LinkedIn expert, he knows a full rundown from A to Z with LinkedIn. He knows about the automation. He knows about the B2B marketing. He knows how to, create a converting LinkedIn business account. Now, yes, this will be added to our system in the next big update, which we're looking at mid-September time at the moment. That will be coming. And Marcus, you'll do amazing with that. You'll do amazing. And a lot of our other members will do amazing with that, with the right product. Now, if you haven't got the right product for B2B marketing, you can just do B2B marketing from scratch whilst pushing your current stores. So yeah.
Charlie, 750 is a steal.
Yeah, absolutely. For VIP, absolutely, man. Giving you access to all the UK-based suppliers, gives you access to the pro training, the pro drop shipping lounge, prioritized support. To go from Premium Plus to VIP, it's just completely different. There's no comparison. It's 100%, a big step up. Yeah.
George, what's up, George? Such great advice, guys. Making changes right now on my store to move things forwards. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the value. More than welcome, man. It's good to see people implementing that as we're going on. So good start.
Taryn's can you put the link to the VIP sale page at the end of this webinar, please? It's a no-brainer. I want to jump on this ASAP. My friend who's also a member wants to jump on this. Please, can we have the link? We'll put the link at Taryn. We'll put the link at the end of the webinar, so you can go ahead. That's fine.
That's fine. I think she might mean sell herself, as in sell her product/store.
Oh, okay.
No, of course.
We thought meant sell herself like on the street corner, so I didn't know what she meant. But yeah, okay, cool. Thanks,
back to that pattern question. I pattern on Instagram like quotes and photos.
Oh, yeah. Have a pattern, of course, but break up all your posts, but don't put quotes and stuff. None of that stuff works.
Abigail, loads of laughing emoji. I don't mean selling yourself. I mean you can show that you are hardworking and professional based on how you are branding and products look. 100%. Yeah, customers can tell. I can tell when I'm looking at brands, the level of work they put in. If it looks generic, it looks a bit basic, plain, they've hardly tried. Whereas you see some brands that are just exceeding what you would expect as a customer. And it's just like, wow, the lengths this brand and business has gone to is insane. Now I'm interested. What are you selling? Talk to me. So 100%. Lee, I'm going to send you another email with some clear images of the products I sent you because some of them are not professional. That's fine, Lee. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine, mate. Send me everything you want, mate. And then if you would prefer, I can obviously wait until you've sent everything and then obviously reply back to you. But just let me know via email, mate, within like the next hour or so.
Chris, providing some value there. For the guys struggling for content for their businesses, I've been using Pinterest, especially for social media. I got a shitload of ideas last night and I was on there for no more than half an hour.
Wow, good.
Awesome stuff, Chris. Good stuff. Appreciate the value, man. This is what I mean. Members just want to provide value. Let's go, man. Good stuff. Anthony, amen to that. Let's go. Amen.
I'm working on my content as I'm listening.
Good stuff, Lee.
Good, Lee.
Is Lee there? Lee, I spoke to you yesterday.
I had a Zoom with him earlier today.
Lee's a good guy, man. Lee's a good guy. Spoke to him. Obviously had a few questions, a few queries. Took the leap, which most people don't do, and he's already getting the ball rolling. So good on you, Lee. Good stuff,
man. I'm excited for Lee. Like I said earlier in this webinar, he's going for more high-ticket products than what typical people are selling. But there's a huge demand for these products, man. So, mate, I'm excited, Lee, to help you. Hurry up and send me that email, mate.
It's a different story.
It is, yeah. Kathleen, this has been awesome, guys. Amazing info. Love the honesty. More than welcome. We love to do these webinars and we're grateful for everyone, even on a Friday night. If we drive past a couple bars, whatever, they're going to be packed. Whereas you guys are in here.
Like McDonald's drive-thru.
Yeah, the car park alone. But no, it's good to see you guys here, especially on today. So yeah, good stuff. Ryan, work in silence. Don't tell your friends. Let them come to you when they see your success.
And that's a true story, Ryan. That's a true story. When me and Reece first started, people used to laugh at Reece. People used to laugh at me. People were wannabes and fakes. I remember me and Reece went to a McDonald's once to sit inside and work. And then we had two people from where we used to work come and join us. Oh, we're going to create our own online business. They just were wannabes, just fakes. Me and Reece actually meant it. Like, me and Reece were here to make a living online so we can travel the world and work. We can buy our dream cars. These people are just tag-alongs. And you remember them sitting opposite us and their laptops are shut. And me and Reece are like, why don't you even come? Their laptops are shut. Yeah. And, we made the mistake of not working in silence when we started. We started getting tag-alongs, fakes. We had a bunch of people where we used to work that used to say, oh, Ryan, this is all a scam. Have you made any money yet? How much have you invested? And that's all we got for months and months and months. But now, fast forward the time, Ryan, I saw you in an ad. Ryan, I saw you here.
Popping up now.
Ryan, I can't believe you're driving around in a Lambo. What the fuck? I remember working with you 7-8 years ago. What are you up to? We need to meet up for a coffee, have a chat. Yeah. You laughed at me when I started. So work in silence, man. Don't make the mistake I made. Work in silence. They all come crawling to you. They all follow you. They don't like your posts, but they're obviously jealous, but they're so jealous that they can't unfollow you. They have to see what you're up to, and unfortunately, that's how life is. But work in silence, man. Don't do it for anyone else, Ryan. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your family. That's the way I look at it. I'm not doing it to show off to anyone. I'm not doing it to, I do it to inspire others on my Instagram. But I'm not there to show off and be like, oh, look what I've got. Look how much I'm there to do it for my family. I'm there to do it for my little girl, Brooke, my other two little girls, Alicia and Layla, Tammy, Reece. These are the people that I do it for, and the community, of course. Don't do it for anyone else. I don't care what people think, It is what it is.
Where was we?
Robert Chalmers.
Networking events are brilliant to create more content.
Yeah.
Also, Also, you'll have others around you to add their ideas to what you are doing. 100%, Rob. Yeah, man. When Rob comes to the events, I love it when you come to the events, Rob. It's always awesome to catch up. You've always got new stuff going on in the background, loads of new stuff. You reached out to me, I think, yesterday, Rob, with a massive deal that you potentially got with someone. So, mate, it's just upwards and onwards with you. So keep it up, man.
Rob Chalmers, right there, messaged me the other day. He's closed a 9K sale. Which is about 3K profit from doing nothing, basically, in his clothing line. Bodybuilt is a crazy clothing line.
It's going to blow up.
He's already been on Sky Sports News,
BBC,
but a bunch. Rob, man, you're going places. Do you know why? Because you're putting energy, man. You're manifesting it. You've got a vision, and it's becoming a reality slowly. You know, it's slowly becoming a reality, Rob. So keep it up, bro. I'm happy for you. I really am. Really am. You're going to look after your family, Rob. Good stuff.
Good. Charlie, where is the next event? Next event is in Whipsnade. The exact location, obviously, we only hand it out to members that are coming. But yeah, it's in Whipsnade, mate.
Yeah.
Lee, cheers, lads. No worries, mate. No worries.
Welcome, mate.
Ryan, also, guys, am I able to join the private social media groups as Inner Circle?
Yeah, because you're Inner Circle, Ryan, we'll add you to the Inner Circle groups. Obviously, Inner Circle groups are great to network with other Inner Circle members. We obviously have our top earners in there as well. I know one of the Inner Circle groups today was going off so much value. Our marketing consultant, Anthony, even jumped in there and started adding a ton of value. So, yeah, these Inner Circle groups go down, man. So you want to be added to one of those for sure, Ryan. It's one of the main, benefits of being in a circle. So drop Tammy a DM, Ryan, and she will put you in the Inner Circle group. But just send her a picture of your login, just because Tammy won't know your Inner Circle, just with the Inner Circle badge, and she'll add you to the Inner Circle private group. Some groups are a bit quieter than others, but we do switch them around quite often. But yeah, if you can gain value from that, that'll change. And you can build relationships with other members as well, right? Drop Tammy a message, mate. If you don't know Tammy's Instagram, just go on my profile, just look for the tag, click on Tammy, and then just send her a picture of your Inner Circle and just say, hi, Tammy, I'm an Inner Circle member. Here's my Inner Circle badge. Can you put me into a private Inner Circle group? And she'll add you to a group, right? Awesome. But you definitely want to be, if you're an Inner Circle member, mate, you want to be in there. Like, there's so much value to gain. And you're speaking to, top earners of change and stuff. You get in there.
Ryan, you've also put, look at you guys now, you got the last laugh.
But it's not just about that, Ryan. Like I said, I'm not here to prove points to people. I'm kind of past that, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's a nice feeling, of course, when people doubted you, and like everybody online says, oh, working online is a scam, you can't make money. It's nice to prove those people wrong and show them, look, actually there is legit opportunities. Yes, there is scams online. Obviously, there's scams everywhere in the world. But, there is legit opportunities to make money, building stores and selling products to customers that are happy to buy it at that price. But it's not about that to me, Ryan. It's more of, myself and my family and the community, giving back. I don't want to sit here proving points to people that never believed in me. I kind of want to just give back to the people that do believe in me, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But absolutely, I see where you're coming from, of course.
Aaron, I've learned so much from you, lads. Thank you so much. After watching the training twice, I feel like I know you. Pair of legends.
Wait till you see the update. Mid-September is
insane.
It's going to be insane, man. It's going to be insane. This is why, people ask us why membership price is always going up. Why is Inner Circle going to increase again? Why is VIP going to go? Because we're updating so much, man, and the value and the education, and we're going to a whole new level. And you're coming with us, Aaron. You're coming with us, bro.
Dom, mate, I can't wait to talk to you on Sunday. Being here is making me want to get started ASAP.
I look forward to it, Dom. I've got you in at 11:30, so yeah, I'll give you a call 11:30 Sunday, bro.
Good. Aaron, loving that Fendi cap, by the way, Reece. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Charlie, I believe when you understand that you are doing it to make yourself happy, you come to terms with it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of you and what you are doing.
Absolutely. Outside of social media, we're really private people, I actually get, it's weird. I actually not embarrassed, but when someone says, if I pull up in a Lamborghini and the first thing they say is, Ryan, what do you do for a living? And I don't know these people. when I say I work online, I feel not embarrassed, but I feel like I'm shy. I'm quite a private person. Like online, I'm there to inspire, to give you value. And, throughout my journey, if I can change as many people's lives as possible, that's my goal along the way. So I'm not only, making a shitload of money for my businesses, I'm helping people change their life. Like, how much of a better life can you have than that? But in my private life, I'm a bit like, I'm not the type of person to sit there and go, I'm in a Lamborghini, or I'm far from that. I'm not that type of person in real life, which some people might even see at the events, actually, because, at the events, I'm really laid back. I'm not here going, boom, 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 boom. I'll give you value, and I'll tell you, little tips and tricks, that will get you from A to B quicker. But yeah, same as Reece, in fact. Reece is the exact same.
Where were we?
Robert Chalmers.
Robert, thank you for the feedback, guys. I couldn't have done it without your guidance and knowledge. Now, to get advertising, and we'll really see the brand blow up.
Absolutely,
100%, man. Rob, man.
You've got a lot of credibility behind you now. You've got a lot of backup to prove, your brand is worth what it's worth. And I know it's worth what it's worth. Like, look at the quality as an example over time. It's got better and better and better and better. You must look back at your first pair of clothing and think, what a load of shit. But look at it now.
You must be proud of what you've achieved, Rob, in the space of, a year and a half, if that. Fucking amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. True inspiration, Rob. You are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan, great. Thanks, guys. We'll do that this weekend. Awesome. I effing enjoyed it. I really love the way Ryan talks. You inspire, man. These two men are an example of help. Those who want to help themselves. Cheers, mates. More than welcome.
More than welcome, man.
More than welcome.
Lisa's putting, lads, I can't wait to get it built. Been doing this since speaking to Reece. Let's go, man. But like I said to you before, Lee understands the journey. Even when the store's built, it's not going to be advertised and make money. We've got the cold testing phase, but it's an exciting journey. Make sure you enjoy the process. People that chase the money start to, not enjoy the process, and everything starts going wrong, and then they just fall off and quit. If you enjoy the process and you take pride, and you just love, getting stuck into your own business and looking at it on your computer, thinking, this is mine, this is my business. Enjoy the process. Rob Chalmers will tell you there, closing a 9K deal yesterday from doing nothing, £9,000. He's enjoyed the process all the way through. He's never really been at a point like, I want to start making money. I'm not saying you're at that point, Lee. You just want to get shit going, so you're excited. But, Robert Chalmers has enjoyed the process, trusted the process, and done what needed to be done. And this is why he's getting into that position that he's in now. Good stuff, Lee, man. Let's go through the giveaway, Reece. Let's do this.
Cool.
So it's a £1,000 giveaway. It's only one person for the £1,000. So we're basically going to send you an email asking you for your PayPal. All you need to do is respond with your PayPal, and then we'll send you over the £1,000. We just expect a nice thank you. If you don't respond within 24 hours, we will email somebody else who's tuned into this webinar all the way to the very end and give them the £1,000. Now, check your emails in around 5-10 minutes, and we'll send it out. The reason we do these big giveaways is obviously to promote our webinars, so we can inspire more people. We can get more people onto the webinar. So Reece is now doing the email, and then we've had probably about 5 to 10 messages asking for the link for the VIP. I know it's not in my story. I know it's expired. I probably won't put it in my story, and I'm not about pushing numbers with VIP, because it is a special membership as well. Hence the reason it's not constantly in my story. So I might put it in my story again tomorrow, if not Sunday. We only want, a few VIPs coming through, but yeah, it's a great deal at a great price. So especially, possibly before it goes up as well. So we'll stick that in there for the people that are interested in VIP. But other than that, I want to thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Like Reece says, especially on a Friday night. We know you could be chilling, putting your feet up. Probably a lot of you have been at work in the 9 to 5. So it means a lot to us. It makes us want to do this even more. I know there's a ton of members in here as well, which, we love all our members. So it's awesome, man, to have you in here. We will be holding another webinar on Sunday, which, Reece, is a Q&A.
Q&A is our favourite, guys.
Yeah, I love Q&As. It's awesome, man.
Good.
People ask some random questions in that. Put me on the spot. But we'll be doing a Q&A. This is going to be slightly earlier. This is going to be 6 p.m. So we'll be putting out a webinar at 6 p.m. I will promote it in my story either tonight or tomorrow, most probably tomorrow. So make sure you book your seat for that. We'll also do another giveaway in that one as well. But yeah, thank you so much for coming through. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great weekend, guys. I really do. Hope you have a great weekend. Weather don't look too too good. But I hope you have a great weekend. And if you need anything, if you're a member, drop me a DM. And if any of you are inner circle members and you're not in private groups, you need to get in these private groups. So drop Tammy a DM, and Tammy will get you into those private groups ASAP.
As well, with the current inner circle groups, the next switch up with these groups is early next month, guys. So early September, we're going to be doing the switch up for these groups again. So yeah, if you're in an inner circle group or if you're joining one, you're only going to be in it for a little time. Then we're going to be switching these groups up. We do this every 2 months. And the time's approaching to do the next switch up. So you'll be meeting new people, getting to network with other people now. So it's exciting. It's good. Apart from that, guys, congratulations to the winners. And yeah, anything you need, guys, reach out to us over the weekend or this evening, and we'll get back to you ASAP.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Speak to you all soon.
Take care.